Hello everyone and welcome to this tank review of the Badger. So, this is a very nice tank and it looks amazing in my opinion. So, here is what it looks like without the legendary camo. I think it looks mediocre. It's fairly ugly, the rear is quite boxy, but with the camo it just takes it to a whole new level. I think it's probably the best, in my opinion, the best legendary camo in the game. Now, with the attachment, it also looks incredible. So it's got the little plough dozer thing on the front, and this, and the gun. The gun on top looks alright. It's a T-type, and I think it's a bit like, I kind of like it realistic, but I know the camo's not realistic, so I'm not going to get into all that. So let's have a look at let's have a look at let's have a look at the gun first, I think. So, we have 3,209 damage per minute, which is, well, it's pretty good. Reload 8.6 seconds. It would be about 8 seconds if I had the gun rammer, but instead I have calibrated shells. So penetration is great off the board. 294, 388 with your premium rounds, which is APCR, and 72 with your high explosive round, which I am using gun rammer. Oh no, calibrated shells, sorry, to make it just a little bit more penetration. Average damage, so it's 460 alpha, 390 and 550. Great aiming time, 3.6, and great dispersion. Some of the best in the game. So you can use it for camping, but I just don't recommend it because it's just you're just not gonna camping. It's just not a camping tank. Team rage at you, and you just won't do as well or unlock the true potential of the tank. And that's in the armor, which we'll have a look at in a minute. Sorry about this, by the way. The audio's out of sync since my recording software did not capture the audio for some reason. I am using StreamYard, as you can see, but I'm recording this voiceover in another application. So yeah, but the aiming time means you can get off some pretty good shots, and the dispersion means you can get some snapshots as you drive along. So you're driving along, because you're quite a slow tank, you'll be left behind, probably, behind your team. So as you're going along, there might be like a tank in the open that's spotted, you can just get a quick shot and then continue rolling. Just like that. So the gun depression is amazing, it works very well with the armour. And the elevation's alright at 20 degrees, but 10 degrees of gun depression just unlocks the true potential of the frontal armour of this tank. 10 degrees of gun traverse is okay. But here's the standout feature, apart from the gun's amazing, to be honest. It's the armour. So we've got 215 at front, which it may not sound like a lot, but, and it's a big but, you also got 2,120 hit points, since I didn't mention that a minute ago, but the 215 mils of armour at the front is increased a lot by, look how sloped that is, just look. It's sloped to the ground. No one's going to pen it, especially if you're using the full 10 degrees of gun depression. On the flat, some people can pen it, but the middle of the lower plate is quite a bit weaker than the outside, and it's got two weak points on the top, which are those little indents. But no one's going to pen you for using the full 10 degrees of gun depression that this tank has to offer. So, side armour is 152 millimeters. So it's alright, you can side scrape a bit, but that's just to avoid them definitely penetrating your lower plate. So if you side scrape, you're 50-50 chance they're going to pen. It's quite easy to over angle it, but it's less chance than if you're just on flat ground, facing straight towards them, since you can get penned at those two indents and also your lower plate, especially if you're front on, but you won't. You'll probably try and wiggle it around at an angle a bit. So here's the big letdown with this tank, the downfall of the tank. Oh, and view range is great. Well, it's alright, and you're going to bet HE right up your arse. It's very weak rear armour. Sorry about that a minute ago. Just voiceover, so can't remember everything that happens. So here we have the manoeuvrability. So you got 30 kilometre an hour top speed, so pretty crap. 12 reverse speed, terrible. Average speed, well, you know, same old, same old. Power to weight ratio is alright, so it gets to top speed pretty quickly, but it's a very heavy tank at 62 tons. Or almost 63 tons actually. But this is the big downfall of the tank. The traverse speed, it's 29.4, so, and that's with the I can't remember the equipment, but it doesn't turn quickly. You're going to get circled, and that's why it's a very team-dependent tank. Because with your very weak rear end, they can just HE you if they get around you. So you want to be with your team as much as you can. So here's my equipment. So I'm running gun rammer, calibrated shells, sorry, just to get that little bit extra penetration. Gun rammer, you could use it, but I stick with calibrated shells. I've got defense system, improved optics. It's because you're not going to be camping in this tank. It's a brawler. You're going to be brawling. You're going to be on ridge lines and all that jazz. Team won't like you if you camp, so just don't camp in it. That's my main advice, if you will. So we've got enhanced gun lane drive, just to get that aim time down a bit, and because supercharge is useless. Improved assembly because enhanced armor is useless, and improved control just to make that traverse a little bit better. You can run it with vertical stabilizer actually, but just to get those snapshots off, I've got a refined gun. And yeah, so as I said earlier, the snapshots on the run, you're going to want the gun, but the enhanced, I can't remember what it was called. So the rest is just, you know, your average. So you've got 34 rounds of AP. That's because it's got quite a good pen off the bat. You don't use APCR too much, but I've got 14 APCR just because when you do need it. For example, penning the cheeks of a Jaegeru, and a bit less HE because you haven't got the best HE pen. Provisions, I run what I normally run. Putting in tea, the equivalent I think on American tanks. All tanks have an equivalent, I think it's cola on American tanks. Also got the improved fuel just to go a little bit faster. So this is just to maximise the performance of the tank in battle. And for consumables, I've just got what I normally run, so adrenaline, repair kit and multi-repair kit. Just what most people use. So this is a very good map for this tank. It's got a very dominant ridge line that's arguably the best in the game. But all things said, it's a great map for this tank. That's provided you have your team support. So our heavies are going to go. They're going to stay quite close to the centre of the map, which is the main advantage point. The best place in the map, if you will. So heavy's going to go a bit to the right of it, but our Progetto's he's going to hold that ridgeline pretty well, I think. So sorry about the bad quality. It's just I haven't got much RAM on my laptop, and it's not that powerful. So we're just going to try and get straight into this IS-8 or this E3, and that's the problem with the only the 10 degrees of gun traverse. Since it just means that when they're going along like that, you've got to zoom out again with your aim. So it's a bit annoying, but other than that, the gun's beautiful. And so we're just going to push up here, try and get some better shots on the enemy over there. Death Star and the IS-8. Oh, that IS-8 just got obliterated, I must say. So yeah, sorry about the terrible quality of this video. And the microphone quality as well. I'll use my inbuilt laptop mic because my headset's not working right now. So we're gonna get a cheeky. This is the great accuracy of that tank. With most Russian guns, you would never hit that. We're just going to see if we can get a shot into that E3. I do not think we will. Maybe? Oh, yes, we will. See, that's also the great accuracy of this tank. And look at that reload. Great reload. Don't know what that grill's doing firing HE at the side of me, but you do you, grill, you do you. See if we can get that projectile. Not exactly sure what we're going to do. Right, yeah, we're going to try and get that M103 through the tracks, which is a cheeky thing that most veteran players know about. You can actually shoot through those tracks because they're not physical objects. Just going to get a nice shot on this T-92 one. Don't know why he's staying still. I think he's firing a missile. So we've not done the most damage, but 1700. Not too bad so far into the game. But I think this game really well shows just how the gun depression and the armour can be used. I'm just going to get a very quick shot on this T-92 one. Trying not to get shot by that M103, but you never know. Yeah, just being wary of that M103. And also, I'm not sure which way to go around here. But we've got T with us. The E3 is not going to be pushing that way. Just going to clear that M103. It's an average roll. So I've got that. Stand B, don't know what he's doing, just gets obliterated by HE. And this is why I run the gun calibrated shells. Because if I didn't have it, I wouldn't have penetrated that shot with AP. Well, I could have used APCR, just maximising credits earned. But yeah, if I didn't have the calibrated shells, that would have bounced on the very troll lower plate of the T123. So let's go into one more matchup. Hopefully do quite well. We'll collect our American event thing. And my Discord server will be in the description of the video if you want to come join the Discord. I don't see why not. And feel free to message me on Discord as well. I'll have the link for my Discord in the description, and I'll be on it. So, yeah. So I'm just going to try and get the team to go right here, since the right hand side of this map has a lot of little ditches and hills. I recall that I did not make the greatest decision off the bat. I think I got a few side shots from some mediums, I think the T62 and their Leopard 1, if I remember correctly. So we're just gonna push it. I played very aggressively in this tank actually, because especially when you've got gun depression like you have here. So I'm just gonna go a nice little shot. Try and get a nice little shot into these tanks. Okay, so I forgot that those mediums were there, as I said earlier, so not the greatest decision making from me. But the thing is, you've got to be looking at your minimap constantly in this tank, otherwise you're just not going to go anywhere, since you need to know where everyone is, because if you get circled you're gone, pretty much. So I'm just going to use the ridgeline to our advantage, and as you can see, using that gun depression, no one's going to get through us. Don't know what that T92 one was thinking, but no one's going to pen you like that. Look at that angle. Right, no one's penning that. Not even a Object 268 with calibrated shells and heat. No one. So, go up here. I think we're going to spot a Death Star over here. So we're just going to push. We're not going to get a shot off there on that T92 one. But we are going to get cheeky. I think we're going to get. No, we're going to push out that hill, and using a gun depression, Death Star cannot even touch us. Can't even hit us. I don't know why they didn't use Hesh on me, because there's no chance they're going to pen me with it is going to use AP and main bounce, of course, in a minute, I think. Yeah, there you go. Bounce 930 damage. So if you're in a situation like that against the Badger, you're just going to want to fire HE. You're not penning them, so you might as well just chip away at the hit points and do what you can. So just going to clear that waffle here, I believe. One of our heavy tanks is going to get a nice shot into him, and we're just going to get a little cheeky little shot into him after that. Now this is where you want to be wary of your mini-map the whole battle, because unspotted over there we have a mouse and a T92 one, and those aren't tanks you want to have. There you're going to spot the mouse there, so don't know what I was doing there. Not the greatest decision not using my gun depression, but I think I was trying to hide the rear of my tank from that mouse. And as I said earlier, the side scraping to hide your lower plate. You can angle a little bit, wiggle around. That was an unlucky miss from me there, but look, you can side scrape a little bit. It's about just to bounce that shot. So I'm just going to get a little cheeky little shot into this mouse. There you go. And we are going to come around here. I think I'm going to get one more shot into this mouse. Maybe, yeah, one more shot. Yep, and there you go. That's the Badger. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good game, well played, of course. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. And yeah, it's been a pleasure to have you in my first ever video. So that's the Badger. I would recommend buying it. Last time it came in, I think it was 20,000 gold with this camo and the attachment. But yeah, I'd say it's definitely worth it. Sorry about the video ending there. But the audio is still going. It's definitely worth it, I think. Some don't like it. I think Darren from Meadsy69 channel doesn't like it very much. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.